This friend scene starts with one simple conversation and somehow ends with a dead neighbor haunting the apartment. Classic Friends chaos. So the group is sitting around discussing Chandler's dating history. And suddenly everyone realizes something terrifying. This man breaks up with women for the weirdest reasons imaginable. One girl liked Yanni. That alone was enough for Chandler to end the relationship. Honestly, at this point, nobody is even surprised anymore. Then suddenly, Mr. Heckles appears. And if you know Friends, you already know this man enters every room like an angry ghost. He storms in complaining about noise, accuses them of disturbing his imaginary birds, and somehow makes the entire apartment uncomfortable within seconds. The funniest part, he doesn't even have birds. I could have birds. Honestly, that line perfectly explains Mr. Heckles as a human being. Now, somehow, the group finally wins an argument against him. For once, they're actually not making noise, and everybody celebrates like they just defeated a supervillain. But then, everything suddenly changes. Mr. Heckles dies out of nowhere, and instantly, the mood becomes weirdly emotional. Because even though he was annoying, he was still a part of their everyday lives, and suddenly the apartment feels quieter. But of course, this is Friends, so even the emotional moments become chaotic. Phoebe immediately starts acting like a spiritual medium, trying to communicate with Mr. Heckles' ghost. Go into the light, Mr. Heckles. And somehow, everyone just accepts this behavior completely. Meanwhile, Chandler starts freaking out for a completely different reason. Because after going through Mr. Heckles' old belongings, he realizes something horrifying. Mr. Heckles was basically an older version of him, single, lonely, annoyed by everyone, like living alone while yelling at neighbors. And for the first time ever, Chandler genuinely starts questioning his future. Underneath all the jokes, and this scene actually becomes surprisingly emotional because Mr. Heckles stops being just the weird downstairs neighbor and suddenly becomes a warning about loneliness. And honestly, that's what made Old Friends episodes so special. One second, you're laughing at imaginary birds. And the next second, the show quietly hits you with an emotional crisis. And somehow, it still remains hilarious the entire time.